What's up guys, my name is Ryan. I'm here at the Loop Community Offices and I'm here to show you something I'm really excited about called Pad Pilot. Pad Pilot is an Ableton Live instrument that generates pads. It's super flexible, it's super versatile, it's really smooth, it sounds awesome, and it was born out of conversations with worship leaders who were trying to use pads in Ableton either in session view or arrangement view, and it was just awkward and clunky. You know, they would worry about clicks and pops, or worry about the file running out, or worry about just a lot of stuff. And so I wanted to make a tool that worship leaders didn't have to fight while they were trying to create these moments for their church. So I'm going to walk you through some of the features of it. It does work in every version of Ableton, Intro, Standard, and Suite. And yeah, let's dive in. So first thing I want to show you is these are all the controls for the Pad Pilot. All of these are MIDI mappable. I've got a nano control off to my side here. So I'll just, you can map that the way you do any regular knob. And now that's on my nano control. So the star of the show are these three pad sounds. I base them on some of the most popular pad sounds that I see out there, kind of a really warm organ pad, a little bit of a sharper synth pad, and then a really light, airy pad. And I'll play each of those for you now. We'll start with the organ pad. And to bring it up, you just bring up this knob, and you start to hear it. Pretty basic, synth pad. And here's the air pad. Now the cool thing is you can blend these in any combination that you want. If you want the organ and the air pad, that's fine. If you want synth pad and organ pad, whatever you want. And it kind of goes from the organ is the heaviest, air pad is the lightest. Next over here we have dark bright. Turn it to the left, the pad gets darker. Turn it to the right, it gets brighter. So I'll demonstrate this with the synth pad. So right now it's kind of in the middle, pretty dark. And then we turn this to the right, it gets brighter. And then other tone shaping features we have down here at the bottom. Pretty standard reverb. This is kind of your wet dry mix. Really helps smooth it out as well. Get some organ in there. Again, pretty standard, but this one I'm super pumped about. So this is a legit shimmer verb. It would be kind of the equivalent of guitar players using like a blue sky pedal or something like that. And let me show you what this does. Creates this really nice sheen layer over stuff. And then last but not least, I also wanted to add a kind of a rhythmic element to this. Let's add back in our air pad for a second, take down the synth pad. So this is pulse depth. This is how much the volume kind of changes for the pulse, or how much space it creates. So you see if I turn this up, I'll turn my click on here so you can hear. Turn the reverb down for it. Start to hear it pulse like that. And then pulse rate, you can decide how often it does it. So right now I have it at 16th notes and we're at 72 BPM, and you can hear how that's locked in. So super versatile, tons of tone shaping options, and it comes with 3 pad sounds. It's not just one that you have to buy. So now I want to walk you through some real world scenarios based on conversations I've had with worship leaders. One of the most common things is I really wish I had a pad that would help with some of these awkward transitions. So if I go ahead and play this C pad, I'll turn off our pulse rate there, get some verb back in there. Nice dark pad. I don't even have to stop this one. And this will just loop infinitely. That's another great thing about this instrument. This will just loop infinitely forever. It's not like a 20-minute audio file that you have to worry about it running out. This will go as long as you need it to go. So let's get to the key of E, kind of an awkward transition between C and E. And here we go. Let's go to E. So you hear the C pad just kind of faded out and the E pad faded in. Super smooth. Let's look at another scenario. So the song Holy Spirit, lots of pads on that. And I want to show you, because this instrument is super low CPU, you can actually use multiple instances of it at the same time. So what I've done here is I've created a couple of extra instances of the pad instrument, of Pad Pilot, and I'm going to set these on different tones. So with this channel here, I'm going to make this just an air pad with a little bit of shimmer in it. And so this is going to play all through my intro, verse, chorus, and then when the verse hits, I want to add some of this nice organ pad, kind of help thicken stuff up. And then I actually programmed it to the chords. So I put a MIDI note here for the A pad, MIDI note here for D. And then when we got to the chorus, I actually wanted to add this maybe some kind of rhythmic element. So if we look at this instrument, I have the pulse pretty high up, turn reverb down, and this is kind of the sharper synth pad. So let's check this out. So we're in the intro. Get a nice shimmery bed happening there. Let's go into the verse. And again, this will loop forever. This feels great. Let's go to the chorus. I want to up the intensity a little bit, so I created that pulsing pad. Here we go. Comes the chorus. So that's the chorus. It adds a really nice rhythmic element to it. And then when we want to come to the ending, what I did was I just programmed one bar of A and didn't set it to loop. So it'll play the pad for one bar and then it'll have a really nice fade. So let's go to the end. Cool. One other real life scenario, you might be wondering, does this also work in arrangement view? It does. It works great in arrangement view. And this is actually where a lot of people have trouble with pads because they're dealing with audio files and they worry about clicks and pops and stuff like that. So what I have here is just a couple section markers. And I'll play. This is our really light air pad again. And then I'm going to jump over here to the chorus. And here there's no click or pop, just smooth playing. We'll jump back to the verse. Super smooth. So again, we wanted this to be really flexible, really versatile, and just be kind of a pad that you can use for everything. One other cool feature of this is you can actually play it like an instrument. You see in the MIDI roll here, you could program it or you could play it with a MIDI controller, playing in the C1 octave. You could assign pads on your keyboard to the drum pads in the instrument. There's really a lot of flexibility in how you can use this either programming or playing live. So I hope you've enjoyed getting an inside look at the Pad Pilot. Again, I am so excited for this product. I really think it's going to help a lot of people. I think it's going to help create a lot of really beautiful, smooth, seamless moments. And it's going to inspire confidence in you as a worship leader, knowing that your tools are working for you in trying to create these moments. So it's going to be for sale for $20 at the Loop Community website. I think that's an incredible value. You know, that's the price of like one pack of some of the audio pads. And with this, you get this incredibly flexible, versatile instrument that you can use for anything. So hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day.